Hey all, it's Nim or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today, before we get started, I do want to mention the channel hit over 3,000 views today, so yes. And I stream on Twitch Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There'll be something on the screen over there or over there. Let's move on to what you're actually here for. Call of Duty Modern Warfare patch size was huge, and again, players aren't happy. With another large update this week, Call of Duty Modern Warfare's file size is approaching half of that of a standard console hard drive. An article written by Alessandro Barbosa, feel free to check them out on Twitter. Since the launch, Call of Duty Modern Warfare has been steadily growing in size thanks to its frequent large updates. Following this week's latest patch and additional DLC content, the Modern Warfare file size now occupies close to 200 gigabytes on any given platform, and these updates are required to keep playing the game online. Modern Warfare on PC currently takes just about over 180 gigabytes of hard drive space, while ringing in at just over 185 on the PS4 and Xbox One. This follows two patches that went live on April 28th. On the PC, these were combined into a single 32 gigabyte download, while it was split into a 12 gigabyte title update and an additional 18 gigabyte DLC download on consoles. Warzone players on console could skip the latter of the two, reducing their overall download requirement and file size. Downloading big updates has become normal for Modern Warfare players, so much so that developer Infinity Ward addressed it specifically in February during the lead up to Season 2. Infinity Ward stressed that large update sizes at the time, in excess of 50 gigabytes, would help reduce update sizes in the future, while also improving the game's overall footprint on your hard drive. While 32 gigabytes is smaller, the game's growing size is concerning, especially as it inches closer towards 50% of the total internal capacity of both the PS4 and Xbox One S. Prior to Call of Duty Modern Warfare launching, Infinity Ward shared the PC requirements for the shooter, which included a recommended hard drive partition of 175 gigabytes. At the time, Infinity Ward explained that this was to ensure future content updates had space to exist, but the estimate has already been exceeded following this week's patch. It's leading to a lot of frustration from players, especially when Infinity Ward isn't being clear as to why the game requires more and more space on consoles and PC alike. But if you plan on continuing to play online, there's no other option. They've reached out to Activision for comment on Modern Warfare's ongoing update situation. Alright, basically, game's getting huge. Game is getting so huge that it's exceeded its initial expectations by, right now, more than 10 gigabytes if you're on a console. So here's the thing. It's pretty easy on a PC to slap a new hard drive in there, especially an internal hard drive. They're not all that expensive. Now, with COVID, they may be a little more expensive now, but all in all, it's not too bad. However, consoles could be a bit of a different story. Now, I know there are hacks and jailbreaks and things that you can do to open up your console to make it a little more, let's call it, user-friendly. That being said, not everybody has the technical capability or the desire to do that. They just want to plug in their game, play their game, and when they're done, especially after a long, hard day at work. And I can understand that. I'm a tech guy, though. I like to jailbreak. I like to tweak. I like to crack. I like to do everything I can to get to set it up to how I want it to be. So here's the question. What happens when you just barely squeak by the space requirement? Well, then, when there's another update, you have to delete something off your hard drive. And you might be okay for a little while. But then what about another big update? Now start looking like, okay, which game do I want? Do I want this one or do I want this one? This one, this one. And then you're like, okay, this one. I'll keep this one. And once you keep that one, okay, you might be good for a while. And then by that point, odds are there's another Call of Duty and you're just uninstalling everything and installing the new Call of Duty. So it's kind of a moot point. But let's hypothetically say you like Call of Duty and, I don't know, let's say another bigger version of, say, Skyrim comes out, and it's 25% of your hard drive. Okay, well, Call of Duty's approaching 50% of your hard drive, so maybe you get a bigger hard drive. I personally think that next generation companies should have bigger standard storage. People are like, but Nim, that's going to come with an increased cost. It's marginal. It's marginal compared to everything else. That being said, more space means more ability to play games, especially with more digital download being more popular than ever. You can just pop it in, be done. Well, I can pop it in, just click on it, digital download. Anyways, what I want to know right now is, what do you guys think about this space controversy? And it's controversy in the YouTuber sense. Oh my God, clickbait face. No, the idea is, I want you guys to be able to play a game after work. I don't want that game to take up roughly half of your hard drive. Maybe you agree. Maybe you don't see this as a problem. Maybe you're just an exclusively Call of Duty player and you don't mind the uninstall and reinstall cycle. I do know that patching afterwards can be quite a pain, especially if you're on a console, and double especially if you don't have the fastest internet. So tell me what you think in the comments below, and of course, if you like the video, go on and subscribe and like and do all those other metric increasing behaviors. My name was Nim. Keep gaming and enjoy life. Bye.